When it comes to spiritual people asking questions about self-expression, we always want to know what part of ourselves are we expressing. And we have so many different parts, so many different aspects of ourselves. And I think what we want to do as light workers, we want to start talking from our kind of higher aspects. And there is this wonderful book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, I think. That book is actually, I think it kind of summarizes something very important about creative self-expression. The main thought in there, when we create something wonderful, we kind of tap into something a lot bigger than ourselves. So we don't create from our ego, essentially. We create from the bigger field of everything in existence. And we are bringing a particular thing into life through our creative process. And the same comes self-expression. When we try speaking from our ego, from our little mind, it's always a bit difficult, we feel stuck and whatever. First of all, once we realize we are tapping into something much bigger, the information field, the field of the wisdom, and we're fully giving ourselves that permission to tap into that, we are becoming a channel. And when we're becoming a channel, then we have one job: to be a good, clear channel for that particular wisdom to come through. And that's it, right? It stops being a thing you need to work hard to achieve, fight your creative blocks, you need to make a plan. It just starts being a beautiful experience when we just tap into that flow of information and we become that channel for that higher wisdom. Everything that our mind can create will very soon be created by AI, much better, much quicker, in an instance. So essentially, we all should start tapping into that bigger, larger collective field, the field of high frequency information, the field of ancient wisdom, something bigger than just a human mind, something bigger than intellect. So your intellect can only achieve that much in combination with your ego, while your soul, your heart, your hundreds of thousands of lifetimes that you lived, all those amazing things that you have experienced and learned and accumulated, that brought via your channel into some form of creation is actually unique, wonderful, and really important for the world. So what do you need to do to tap into that larger collective field? Develop your channel, work on clearing your heart space, healing your heart space, so you're not just always possessed by your traumatized parts, taking over whatever you are trying to do. Healing your relationship with yourself, giving yourself love. Only through self-love you will be able to awaken that part of you, that beautiful, soft, loving part of yourself that can connect to the highest realms. So that's number one: healing, clearing, adjusting your whole being towards becoming a beautiful channel for the divine wisdom. Step number two: training your modality in which you want to create. So is it writing? Is it singing? Is it painting? Is it a poem that you want to create? Or is it some kind of public speaking or something? So start training it from kind of the other side. Imagining you already have something to say and just start developing that skill. And then step three is to actually connect to that field. You can do it via going within, activating all your chakras and sending a white ray of light up there. And then just kind of actively saying, is there anybody who wants to give me a message? That's how I used to do it. Just like going out there with my energy up, going into the higher dimensions and asking them, okay, is there any light being who wants to give me a message right now? And not always, not every time, not immediately. You will start feeling those messages. You will start seeing those things. You will start receiving something which isn't really your mind. And I'm not saying you will immediately download a book, but you will start kind of feeling and seeing the difference between the information that comes from the higher realms, from like the high frequency places, and the stuff that comes from your mind. You will actually start, again, it's a skill, so it's something to develop, but after a while you will start to feel the difference super clearly. And then you will start to also tune into those frequencies. You know, like a radio station, right? You need to tune into that, the kind of frequencies that you really want to transmit. You don't want to just transmit stuff that's on this level or lower, right? You want to go higher, ideally. So tuning into that higher frequency, you need to become that receiver of the higher frequency, which means you need to vibrate at the same frequency as that message that can come through you. And again, I'm not saying every second of your day, every minute of your life, you need to be in super high vibrational state, but tuning yourself into that really high vibrational state, meditating, adjusting your energy centers, potentially clearing your body a little bit, like not eating bad food or alcohol or something that would pollute your channel before you attempt channeling. That would be a good place to kind of start as well. And it is a skill, so don't be discouraged and upset if it doesn't work straight away. And when it starts to work a little bit, you will feel so excited and so delighted, and it's literally the best thing in the world, guys. And then if you do start to get proper contracts from upstairs, and when they send a book for you to write, or they send a certain school for you to start, or something else, I downloaded at some point the framework for human essential. Like it's like, you know, you can download certain things that you can build the whole teaching around, right? And that is incredibly exciting. This is the best thing ever. So go through these steps, try it out. It is a skill. So don't feel bad if it doesn't work straight away. Another thing also on side note, don't get scared if you receive something and you cannot be certain if it was the higher light being or was something else. It can be anything, but you will feel, right? Then maybe when you reread that message, you might feel if it's from the lower realms. It's actually very good to test it with your body. So if it comes from something so-called dark, you would feel slight tension in your throat or in your heart when you read it. It would be like almost like this contraction within your body, in a slightly meditative state. So it's a little bit relaxed and a bit more receptive state. And when you read something from the higher frequency beings, you feel the sense of expansion. And that's the best test to do when it comes to anything, really. Not just your own writing, but somebody else's writing. Is this writing, so it might make sense to your mind, but then when you read it and you start feeling little tensions everywhere, try it. You will see, right? What writing, what music, what paintings resonate with you, what paintings and music and art, like any kind of art, actually brings light, and which ones of them don't bring light and actually bring something. So your body knows. Your body is very attuned.